wishy-washy Pac fans. Yo, stand on the media. Yo, I want you to say for my channel, welcome to Ranch Game. Keep doing your fucking shit, ninja. Yo, y'all follow that nigga right there. Stand on that media. That nigga be saluting me. He be doing his own fucking thing. He be doing other topics besides Pac, but he's definitely like on his Pac shit. He's brand new in the game. Y'all follow channels like that. Veggie already reported this nigga. We started that war, nigga. We sent that missile. Veggie was a demon in the church selling dope. John Allen had a boyfriend named Sid. We sent those missiles, nigga. Have some fucking respect like these other channels do. These other channels, these new... Yo, Veggie's reporting channels. Scandalous Los Angeles TV, some shit like that. Stand on It TV, Stand on It Media. These niggas are new YouTubers that Reggie Jr. is reporting, right?
What up, man? What's the deal, man? Welcome to Stand on the Media. Salute to the Stand on the Media family out there. Salute. Happy Wednesday again. I know, again, right? Yeah, third one, man. Third the charm, man. But I'm coming with them, brother. And I appreciate y'all. Happy Hump Day, a.k.a. What the Helly Day, here at Stand on the Media. If you're new to my channel, absolutely, we appreciate you and adore you. Really, we do. Do us a favor, though. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment in this video, please share this video, hit that notification bell. You will be notified when we drop these videos. Oh, I can't wait to get to this one. This one is a good one, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. And let me just do this. If you're new to my channel, fast forward 5 minutes. That's gonna get you where you need to get to. You want to get right to the content? Fast forward 5 minutes. You ain't even got to hear what I got to say. It's good though, but you should. But you go ahead and go to the ones that staying around. I've been paying attention since this whole thing happened, and I paid attention to Wack 100. I already knew. Think about this. Wack 100 is a deputized federal a federal agent, a deputized federal agent, in my opinion. I think he's bigger than an informant. We all thought he was an informant, but we see the badge. I think he's actually on the payroll, and that's why Charleston White said what he said to him to his face. You know, that's what makes the Fed so powerful, how y'all gather information. And he was telling that directly to CS2 Back. So with me knowing that he's a part of COINTELPRO, him doing business with a Crip. Now, remember, he's a blood though. He's a pyro. And he done made his claim to fame doing business with the famous Crip, Blueface, who's locked up today and working with the game. And the game done lost a lot messing with this man. But he's part of COINTELPRO. He does have a sentimental spot to the Pyros because he was once that until he traded it all to be a rat, right? But any business that he does with a Crip to the opposite of his flag is going to get it 10 times worse than the one that I feel is close to his flag. And that's just my opinion. But you're both going to get it because he's not really a gang member. He's not really a gangbanger. He's a cop. He's a federal agent. And his job is to take young men like them down, i.e. 4XTRAS. I told 4XTRAS in a video I did to him when this first happened, to the unfortunate incident. I told him he needs to get the hell away from CS2 Back, and I do believe that's what he's doing. I found out that he denied Adam 22 from coming up there with cameras and shit to do content off of his pain and suffering. Why would you bring a camera crew if you were really coming up there to check on him? Why would you do that? So you can make content off of his situation. These people don't give a damn about you people. But y'all sit y'all asses over there on that channel thinking that y'all gonna outsmart the system like they ain't never seen someone like you coming a mile away. But what you did for extras when you involved yourself with him, you signed your jail wish. You signed your waiver to be free. Because now he is putting on a campaign to get the police to lock you up in real time. That's why he keeps bringing up what happened to the other person. If that person died or dies, then that's murder, attempted murder. And allegedly, you're supposed to, because these are illegal fireworks, that violates whatever probation or stipulation that you have while you're free. And he keeps beating the drum. He is sitting here coaching Big Chuck into running content on the other person that got injured due to 4XTRAS negligence. Pay attention to what he's doing. 4XTRAS, he's trying to get you locked up for life, young man. But what if 4XTRAS found those fireworks? What if he went to go buy something to eat, something for the barbecue? Somebody was standing in front of the store saying they needed money and they got fireworks that they're trying to get off. And they need the money. They were going to use them, but they need the money more than they needed the fireworks. And he bought them off the street. How do you know he went to somebody illegal to get those illegal fireworks? And if they don't say they're illegal, how does 4XTRAS know that they're illegal? This is things I'm just throwing out there to give you a different side to what this story could be. Then the story CS2 Back is beaten. The reason why I'm saying all that, because if I was his manager or if I was in his corner, no way by no stretch of the imagination will I be running around here talking about him catching a body due to the other guy's injuries. Unfortunate for him, prayers for him. That was a very unfortunate situation. 4XTRAS did not intentionally mean for that to happen. So let's separate the two. And I don't want to leave him, I don't want to leave the other person, the other gentleman forgotten, because he's not. What he went through was catastrophic. It was damning to him and his family what happened. And I understand that they are in a lot of hurt and a lot of pain and a lot of concern with what happened to that young man. If he's still alive, I don't know what I don't know what it is, what's going on with that young man. I did hear that he had passed away, but then I heard that he didn't. So I'm not sure until I find out. We'll just leave it alleged. But let's get to this content because there's a lot to get to and I don't want to just keep over talking, but I just want to point this out that CS2 Back is coaching Big Chuck and the running content on the other gentleman that got severely injured and how 4XTRAS could be facing charges for these illegal fireworks. But again, like I said, who knows how he got those fireworks? How do we know that he didn't just get them from a stranger off the street? It's not illegal to buy fireworks and resell them, is it? And if it is, what's the penalty to that? But what's the penalty to just finding some fireworks sitting around like somebody left them? Is that illegal to pick those up? I don't know. I'm asking questions. Tell me in the comment section what y'all think. But listen to this shit, man. This is crazy. Salute to my Stand on the Media family that support me. I appreciate y'all. Salute to the new people that came to the channel. Hit that like button like you like something while you walk in my door. I appreciate you too. Let's get to this content. Stand on the Media. Let's go.
I'm doing a match.
Onslaught of fireworks at it, but this isn't something out of Hollywood. It's a stunt organized by a popular YouTuber who is now in big trouble.
Hey, cuz, so you telling me I just playing with them explosives and blew it off? Then homies that do it hand off, cuz? Come on, cuz. I told you to play with them explosives, cuz. The West Side folks. Head over.
It's speculated that 4XTRAS could face life in prison for his role in the tragic firework incident that allegedly cost him his hand and left his friend seriously injured. However, he isn't the first YouTuber to end up in a situation like this. In 2024, a popular YouTuber was charged after firing fireworks out of a helicopter at a car, and he didn't receive a life sentence.
This morning, new fallout for the YouTuber behind this explosive video. the stunning scene, a Lamborghini racing against the desert as it's blasted by a barrage of fireworks, an apparent nod to video games like Grand Theft.
Go watch this video. I'm going to put a link to On Point Story. Oh, I forgot to do that too. I'm sorry, On Point Stories. Salute to On Point Stories for the content. My bad. My apologies, bro. I'm going to put a link to his video in the description. Go watch his video too, please. With this scene that they're talking about, that shit is fire to me. I thought that was dope. Apparently he got in real trouble because of it. But if that was like paid advertisement, paid video set, paid, I don't know what it was or what it wasn't, but I thought it was fire. Literally though, fire. So go check it out. I'll put a link in the description.
But now the director of the stunt, Alex Choi, is facing serious jail time after he was arrested for putting explosives on an aircraft.
Putting explosives on an aircraft is extremely dangerous. Every time you go through TSA at an airport, you're not supposed to bring anything that can cause a fire.
Investigators say the video was originally shot in Southern California last year, and the crew did not have a permit for the stunt. Fireworks are banned in California. If convicted, Choi could face up to 10 years in prison.
We all see the beauty that fireworks can have, but I think the other side of it is really thinking about the dangers of using fireworks in a way that they're not supposed to be used.
It's highly likely that the extreme charges being thrown at 4XTRA are more about clicks.
10 out of 10 friends say you have to go to that wing place.
Bruh.
That pizza
Shut up.
Are more about clicks and views than justice.
Person can face felony charges with potential prison sentences ranging from 5 years to life.
That's your story, Chuck.
Listen
Chuck,
to this.
that's your story right there.
Listen to him.
What?
That's your story, Chuck. See, people, this is the thing. People like to justify their weakness through my strength because I got a brain and I see the playing field and say, how did he know this? He's the police. It's called
You are the
research.
police. No, you're the
Before
police.
we get to Alex Choi's case, let's take a closer look at the charges against 4XTRA.
Really, 4XTRAS ain't really to be talking about. It's the other. His injuries ain't shit. Everybody ignoring the other. He lost an ear, an eye, and half his face. Yeah, y'all, 4XTRAS lost some fingers. Okay, cool. Lost an ear, an eye, and half his face. And Chuck, I don't know why you ain't really thinking about what I'm telling you.
Listen to him.
I'm hearing what you telling me. Yeah.
So that right there lets y'all know. Pay attention, y'all. The ones who know who don't already know. I'm talking to them. Pay attention to what he's saying to Big Chuck. He's not just telling Big Chuck to run a story because he's a platform. He's a channel like mine, a reactional channel who does content on reactions or reports content. He's not just telling him because of that. He's telling him because he's also an informant. That's why when they had that handler conversation, Chuck was getting nervous because Wack was in a way exposing him to the people who understands what's going on out here and what they know. And they know what they know. They know that you're working. And when Wack was telling him, we all got a handler, Chuck was getting real nervous. Like, ha, no, cut it out, Wack. You exposing my hand, Wack. So fast forward to now. What he's telling him is, get to work with that work.
It's like I be sitting back. You know, I don't be having time to do it all the time. I might have spoke on it this morning on the Hunter Show, but y'all got to really do the math. Fingers, that's gone. But you got another dude over here. See, if you shoot yourself in the head, they ain't gonna charge you with attempted murder or murder. But goddamn it, if you do something illegally and cause something to happen to somebody else, and you on paper, they might get ahead of the game, right? Because
Hey man, it's the
certain,
kids again. We back
certain,
again with some news reviews.
certain shit is, listen, bro, certain shit is
All right,
illegal,
man.
right? That's what they be up. Everybody talking about the same shit. So it's like, be boring. Talk about, like, look at the whole story over here. missing an eye, an ear, and a cheek, you got something that's illegal, lit by us on paper.
Mm.
Who might wake up Monday when the PO is done celebrating and cuff the other wrist. This is a story. This is real shit.
Listen to
You
this
got to do your
rat.
research. Are M80s or M100s illegal? Do they bring a felony? We already know his PO is picky with them. Know that.
Listen to this. Listen to this. People, you cannot hear what y'all just heard and not see what's really going on here. He just out in the open with it now. And everybody and everything around him by now knows exactly what that is. If you do any type of content with this dude, any business with this dude, communication with this dude, you're automatically going to be looked at as a rat. Ain't no other way to look at it. Listen to him.
Everybody talking about the fingers in the hands. This other literally got an eye, an ear, and his whole cheek gone.
Right. Disturbing.
You got to put the in his hand earlier that day.
Yeah, that's the fact. That's what's crazy. So a lot of people.
This is the story. That's what I'm saying. Like Chuck, you got to get back in your bag. Did a kick and fell on his ass, right?
Yeah, I seen that.
What did you notice about the kick? See, Chuck, you're a little rusty. What did you notice about the kick?
You're a little rusty, homie.
You didn't see the lie in the kick? Told us last.
So we gonna call him Big Chuck, aka Lil Rusty. That's Big Chuck' new nickname, Lil Rusty. So we got Big Chuck, Cheeseburger Chuck, aka Lil Rusty, getting right back into his informant bag. You better do what your handler tell you to do, young man, because you got a handler.
Last time he got out, he don't care about going back because he maxed out, right?
Right.
And he gonna get out June 1st on the max out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if you maxed out, why the fuck got a monitor on your ankle? See, y'all got to see. I notice everything, and I just sit back and watch.
Yay.
Right. So if you got a monitor on your ankle, that means you ain't maxed out and you still on paper, right?
Right.
Okay, you got a PO that been violating it for being around gang members, right?
Mm.
But yet you got a gang member with half his face gone with a object that's illegal and deemed to be a felony, right?
Yep.
But it just happened to be 4th of July weekend, so dude probably at home barbecuing, right? So what might happen first thing Monday morning?
Business.
Warrant could be issued.
He don't got to issue a warrant. He in the hospital.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say. Some charges could come down, and that's crazy that you said that because I heard somebody else say that. He was like,
"Man, they heard me say it this morning. I gave it this morning on my flow. And I said, let me see what Brad is shit and really make it content."
What a difference a day makes, ain't it? What a difference a day makes. Just last week, you were singing the man praises. This week, you wishing on his downfall and getting and selecting people to go out there and help you get it done. Nasty work.
Gonna keep talking about the finger. Okay, how many fingers you gonna talk about? It's another over there. Ain't nobody mentioned his name. Ain't nobody said shit. And that other dude puts the other dude in the situation.
Listen to him.
Have you looked up?
Listen to him.
California Penal Code for M80 or M100? I think it's Penal Code 18710 or 18701.
Listen to him.
Felony offense.
Y'all not understanding. Y'all not understanding me.
So what offense is it?
What you looking up, Demon Time? says in California, possession or using M80
And look at good
18701 or
old
18710.
look at good old Demon Time. Back in the pocket. Back in pocket like he ain't never left. This shit is amazing, y'all. This is amazing. Salute to Deuce Sims, Damu Kiwe Conversations, man. Thank God, man, I got some real channels out here, man, because I would feel like I'm lost in the sauce if I didn't. Let's go.
I'm reading it right now, brother. It says, in California, possession or using an M80 explosive is illegal and falls under strict regulations outlined in the Health and Safety Code, Penal Code.
When it's time to start your business, it's time for Shopify. Get everything you need to go from launch.
Illegal and falls under strict regulations outlined in the Health and Safety Code, Penal Code, like Safety Code provisions that apply to M80s include health and safety, and there's just, a bunch of other stuff. But let's see, misdemeanors, penalties for violating these laws is misdemeanor penalties up to a year in the county jail, $1,000. Felony penalties for possession or of larger quantities or intent to distribute. Penalties can include up to 3 years in state prison and $10,000. Felony charges related to injuries, reckless use, fireworks cause injury or death. A person can face felony charges with potential prison sentences ranging from 5 years to life.
That's your story, Chuck.
Listen to him.
That's your story right there.
Parole.
Listen to him.
That's your story, Chuck. See, people, this is the thing. People like to justify their weakness to my strength because I got a brain and I see the playing field and say, how did he know this? He's the police. It's called research. You ever did a book report, mother? You ever did an essay? What required? Research. You get what I'm saying? I did. I was a straight A student. I ain't gonna lie. I just had to go home to the ghetto. What they don't know, they justify their ignorance and say, oh, you know it could. No, it because it's research. Now, Demon Time, now you got a narrative to spin and dialogue about that's totally different from the other idiots who just talking about fingers. Now you got content.
5 years to life? I mean, yeah, because if you unalive somebody, they could give you life. And that's basically, somebody said, when I first started hearing about this story, somebody said he blew his hand off with an M80. That's basically a small stick of dynamite. And when I tell you, we
Demon
had
Time, you missing it. You missing it, Demon Time. It ain't about him. The other dude, because of the same M80, lost his eye, ear, and half his face. They ain't gonna charge him for him.
Yeah, that's almost like if we was to compare it to a different type of weapon. That's like if you tried to shoot somebody in the face or something. You know what I mean?
No, that is like if me and you went on a robbery and you got killed on the robbery, they gonna charge me with your murder.
Yeah, with the unalivement, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm
saying.
That's like almost an attempted unalivement. If you lost
now your brain is
listening
now
to him.
your brain is spinning.
Yeah.
Listen to him.
Instead of it being
This right here is supposed to have been CS2 Back's business partner. He was managing 4XTRAS. When 4XTRAS had both his hands and was willing to get in that ring and fight for a bag, CS2 Back was all on it. But you know what's crazy about that? I guarantee he was the one that was in 4XTRAS ear telling him not to get that bag. And it really makes sense, though. It makes sense from the standpoint of if your job is to hang around your enemy, act like, to defriend your enemy, but you don't want to empower you, because he tells y'all all the time. And if you read the 48 Laws of Power, it's exactly what he does. So he empowers his enemy with his voice and gives him credibility and recognition. But he strips him of real power, that's money, by telling him not to take the fight. You don't want to give King Pill no clout. That's what you don't want to do. A big bag of cum, nephew. He does CS2 Back a solid and accidentally blows off his goddamn hand. But CS2 Back ain't dumb. He knows with that credibility that you gave him and that star power that you helped give him, because he had it on his own. Let me be respectful. 4XTRAS had a name before he got the CS2 Back, or CS2 Back when it never looked his way. So let me start there. But he enhanced it. And CS2 Back knows if 4XTRAS get out of this, he gonna not unscathed, but he gets out with his life and he can talk about it. He can really take it to another level and empower himself in a different way. And by now, 4XTRAS knows what CS2 Back really is and what his intentions are. So now he's going at his throat. The moment that 4XTRAS turned Adam 22 away, the writing was really on the wall then. Not to mention whatever personal conversations or arguments they may have had behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is a cold game, bro. It's a cold game. He throwing that brother right under the bus. We're going to listen to a little bit more of this, and I'm going to go. Because I want y'all to go over to On Point Stories and show him some love.
Talking about the fingers.
This is wild. So, one thing I was thinking when I seen all these photos of him on the stretcher and him sitting there holding this in his hand, I wonder if he's thinking about this like, dang, that's like blowing your hand up shooting at somebody, but just like, you couldn't even.
He's still on the fingers, Chuck. He niggas don't grab it.
No, what I'm saying is he thinking about the charges that he's about to get? Of course
he's not, because most people don't know about a charge until they catch it. And they go to court and realize, of course he's not thinking about it. Everybody running around within their backpack ain't thinking about it.
JT the bigger figure, though, he think that the wick probably burned up too fast.
That ain't what happened. Like, listen. Ain't no wick burned up, because that ain't no wick. A wick is something that you make by twisting it. Toilet paper, things of that nature. It's simple what happened. The only time you are in control of a firework is if you are controlling the firework, right? If you got one nigga hand blowed off, the other nigga face blowed off, that tells you one nigga holding it and one nigga lighting it. Do the math. Right? You take these lighters and they keep it at base head dream level where they flick it and it's this long torch. If you light that at the tip, you get your time. If that flame hit that fuse in the middle, it's gonna go real fast. So if you got one nigga holding it and the other nigga lighting it, and one nigga looking back ain't paying attention, and you light that bitch mid-fuse, you get boom, face and hand. It ain't even hard to do the math.
Damn.
Ain't nothing I'm like, I can't control what's going on.
Look, I got this JT the bigger figure post up on the screen right now. It says, conclusion, yes, there are very clear signs that these were unsafe, potentially defective. Fuse is way too short. They look unregulated or homemade.
Worse, they unregulated, they're illegal. Fentanyl's unregulated. He's stupid. These are illegal. They've always been illegal. He's totally ignoring the fact that two people was handling one firework.
I'm trying to figure out why is one person holding it and the other person holding it.
You ain't got to figure it out. I already done told you. For one man to be blown off, for the other his face to be blown off, you got one handed upright and the other leaning over. What is it to figure out?
My bills were due, and I needed cash now. I'm so glad I downloaded Bridget.
I can get 50.
You got one man it up right and the other need it over. What is it to figure out?
Bam. I'm gonna stop it right there, man. Salute to On Point Stories for the content, man. I'm gonna put a link to this video in the description of this video. It's about 5 more minutes left of this, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something good y'all want to go listen to. So please go support On Point Stories. Even if you just fast forward to that 5-minute mark, I would encourage you to watch those videos so he can get all his ad revenue. I just like to support that and promote that, man. I know, you know what I mean? I know it's kind of a lot to ask sometimes, especially when you give a person a lot of a person's video. But it just has so many nuggets in it that I had to keep giving it to you. But please go onto his channel and watch the rest. The link will be in the description. Give him a like, give him a subscribe, and give him a comment. Show On Point Stories some love, because I ain't gonna lie, my brother been killing it lately. Oh my God. But tell me in the comment section, please. Tell me in the comment section what y'all think about this. Am I on to something? Or am I way off? I know the haters gonna say I'm way off, but the ones that are not haters, the ones that are just objective people, tell me if I'm off and why you think so. Or do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Did Wack turn his back on 4XTRAS? And if he did it right after this man blew his hand off. But I tried to tell 4XTRAS he was never your boy. And I believe 4XTRAS probably deep down inside believed that anyway. He not dummy. He not no dummy. He not dumb. 4XTRAS ain't dumb. But see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all need to stop going into the snake pit trying to get the gold, because there's a bunch of gold at the bottom of the snake pit, and think that y'all gonna come out of that bitch unscathed. That's just a fact. Stop doing it. Damn it, I took it off my board. No, I didn't.
Stop doing that. You could. Stop doing that.
Kai, tell him again, bro.
Stop doing that. You could. Stop doing that.
Stop doing it. He is an informant / federal agent / just not a good dude, man. He don't have none of your best interests at heart at all. Not even his family. He left his very accomplished wife for a chick that he met off a clubhouse. No disrespect though to R&B. You get it how you get it. I'm just pointing out the facts. His wife was accomplished. R&B was accomplished maybe in her own way, but on Clubhouse. Kim out here making moves for legacy, for legacy state of her name and family, and the others on Clubhouse screaming and yelling and running plays. I'm just trying to point out the different contrasts so you understand that this dude don't care about you. If he don't care about his legacy of his family, of his wife, ex-wife, I think they still married. He don't care about the legacy of him and his wife. What makes you think he give a damn about you? Look what he did to the game. Look what he did to Blueface, Krishan Rock, Suge Knight, all these people, Poochie, all these, Teresa Swan, all these people, I can just keep naming them. Stutterbox, Mark Stevens, all these people, he crossed. Why do you think you any different? And why do you think you can just slide in there and get a bag and slide up out of there unscathed? Are you crazy? Scandalous Los Angeles TV keeps telling 600, you're not going to be able to dodge and get out of there unscathed, my boy. Your days are numbered too. He's not just pulling that out his ass. CS2 Back has a consistent record of doing that and being very successful at it. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, you made it this far and made it through all this rambling, thank you. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all the support that I get from the new supporters and the the veterans who support this channel. Of course, you know I call y'all family members, not just subscribers, or I definitely don't call y'all fans. We family. So I appreciate you. Do me a favor on your way out the door though. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment in this video. Please share the video. Hit that notification bell. You will be notified when I drop these videos. Salute to my Stand on the Media family. Salute to each and every one of y'all for all the support that y'all show me. Happy late birthday again for Selena. Her birthday was Monday. We didn't do it up. We didn't do it big. We didn't do enough. So I got to do something for her. We got to do a live or something for her. We got to do something for Selena, man. Salute to Selena. Salute to Steffi Weffy, man. That's my girl right there. That's my one man, 50 grand right there. I'm telling you, man, that's my girl. Salute to you, Queen. I hope everything is good. I hope everything is great. I'm going to be calling you in a minute so we can go ahead and argue and bicker and do all that good stuff that we always do. But salute to you. Sherm, D Twins, Lou from the Lou, Singe TV. I think I said it right. God damn, why did I do this? Because there's so many names. Nina, salute to Nina. So many names, and I'm gonna always forget everybody. Salute to all of y'all, man. I got nothing but love for y'all. You know it. But I don't want to forget somebody's name and they mad at me. So salute to everybody else that I didn't mention. Again, man, we appreciate the support. We're gonna keep knocking these videos out as long as y'all keep watching them. Until the next time I catch y'all on the other side to Stand on the Media. We gotta go.